Hey everyone, Dr. Mike from HB Chiropractic. And today I want to talk about elbow, wrist, and hand injuries. Now, if someone has an injury here, obviously you got to do your due diligence. You got to assess it, possibly take x-rays, muscle test a little bit. But I want to show you today a simple exercise you can give to any single person to improve the function of their elbow, their arm, their hand, their wrist, regardless of their condition. And even if you're asymptomatic, you could still use this, which is fantastic. So, you have two muscles primarily of your forearm. We have our flexors, which are on the bottom of your forearm, and your extensors. Your extensors are actually what make up the bulk of your forearm, and they actually make your forearm look muscular. But the problem is that we're always gripping things nowadays. We're gripping things, we're doing stress balls, we're always gripping things, but we're not really activating our extensors as much anymore. And those were typically activated when we were doing things like sewing and just kind of using our fingers in a little bit more intricate manner. But now we're always flexing and gripping things. So most people have a muscle imbalance where the flexors become a lot stronger than their extensors. So this basically causes a problem because your flexors attach to your medial epicondyle, the medial portion of your elbow. Your extensors attach to the lateral. So if you have a muscle imbalance, you're going to be pulling a lot more on the inside versus the outside, and also it's going to be putting uneven pressure on the wrists. So a solution is to strengthen the extensors. And one of the best exercises to do that is I like to call the rubber band exercise. I know, real simple name here, but basically what you do with the rubber band is you put it around the tips of your fingers here. And what you're going to do is you're going to claw your fingers open, back and forth, nice and slowly. And you're going to see, you can kind of see the forearms working. You're going to get the extensors working. So this is a lot more of a better exercise to do, a lot more efficacy behind this than doing things like stress balls and always gripping things. This one you're going to activate the extensors, and you're going to notice after you do about like 5 nice and slow, it's going to start to burn here because you're not going to be used to it. So do this multiple times a day. I like to do at least like 3 sets of like 20 to 25, and a lot of times I like to keep them in the cup holders of my car, and so at stoplights I'll kind of just break it in there and activate and do a few. Just remember to do it as much as possible, and that will restore the muscle balance between your extensors and your flexors, evening pressure out on your elbows, wrists, and hands. Thank you.